Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. It's your girl, Ember Fury 109. Today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to Chacha, your V-Mom. We'll be watching Chacha's response to the Twitter drama and trying to get her canceled. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ember Fury 109. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back. As you already know, you know who I am. But yeah, we're gonna be watching this, and we're gonna be reacting to Chacha's response to the Twitter drama. And yeah, so yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this reaction video. In 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? From here. So today we're going over another round of VTuber related drama. All of it stemming from a previous situation we covered the other day involving this VTuber Chacha, who's a pretty popular indie VTuber who got into a lot of trouble with the usual suspects on Twitter after she made a joke about ice. So we're going to see a response from her and also some continued crash outs of other VTubers regarding her joke, and also other VTubers crashing out for a VTuber's choice to get a ice-inspired outfit for her model. So let's get some refresher for context here. Chacha is asked by...
Okay, real quick. I just want to say to any of those who use Twitter, don't respond to the drama. That's nonsense. Don't respond to the butthurt drama or the freaking, you know what I mean? Like, just live your life. Gamers. You know who you are. Just live your life and be happy. The fuck with what Twitter thinks or says about you. Alright, let's keep going.
A viewer where her friend Fillion has been because she hasn't streamed much recently, and Chacha makes a joke saying Fillion has been deported by ICE. It was very obviously a joke between two friends. However, people on Twitter, including a lot of VTubers, use this as an opportunity to dogpile her and to virtue signal, and in some cases try to offer themselves as a replacement.
When isn't someone on Twitter always trying to dogpile? You know what I mean? Like, it's always something. When isn't someone trying to, like, I'm sorry, but nah, this shit's crazy. When is there not a time when when isn't someone always trying to dogpile someone about something? Like, just the other day, someone was talking about the snowstorm and dogpiling them because they bought up all the groceries. Well, okay. That's not good, but you know what? Go somewhere else. I mean, fucking A. But let's keep watching.
It was absolutely unhinged, and we're not even getting into the threats and other things we talked about in the previous video. Now, in situations like this, I always get nervous because you don't want to see someone bend the knee to these psychopaths online. And Chacha, formally,
psychopath isn't even the word for it. It's fucking unhinged lunatics.
Addressed this situation in her quote-unquote cancellation, and she did not apologize.
We talked about your
exactly, and you ain't gotta apologize for shit. Fuck the people. Or sorry, fuck the idiots on Twitter.
Okay, I knew I had to talk about it at some point. I guess we'll talk about it a little bit, just a little bit. I remember my mods are like, "What are you doing, Chacha? What are you doing? Ignore the haters." Okay.
Exactly. Ignore the fucking haters. Fuck what people have to say. Their opinions do not matter. You know, unless you're a runway model, your opinions don't matter. Anyway.
First and foremost, I'm not making an apology to Twitter. That's why you're here, and you're wondering, why has Chacha not made a statement on Twitter? Why do I need to make a statement? For what?
Y'all are mad because she's not doing pulling a cinder and doing a fucking Google Doc. Fuck.
Alana showed no one
They're
is
just
actually mad. None of your viewers, just the Twitter freaks. Nobody that is mad on Twitter watches my streams. If you watched my streams, you'd understand my humor. The elephant in the room meme that's
I understand
going around,
I understand her humor, and I'm fucking country as all hell.
Nah, I've got things to do, man.
Unfathomably based. That is how you handle.
Hell yeah. She does not give a fuck at all. This bitch does not care. Kudos to you, Cha-Cha. Kudos to you. The fuck with what people have to say. People's opinions does not matter. And these false Christians claiming to love God and like judge others. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Anyway, that's
situations like this.
Crazy.
You do not apologize because, as she said, she didn't make a mistake. There was nothing to apologize for. She made a joke, and people went absolutely ballistic. Their responses were completely
They went Kentucky ballistic
to anything remotely close to what she did. And on top of that, whenever you apologize to these people, it's never enough. They want more and more, and they'll never forgive you anyways. They'll be mad about it forever. The people who did this, as she pointed out, aren't even her viewers. If these people were familiar with her content, they would not have been surprised by the type of joke that she made. But now, we're going to be seeing some further...
Also, you guys like my gun? Hold on, let me zoom in real quick. You know what? I'm gonna shoot you. You guys better not be naughty now, or I'll shoot you with a Star Blaster. Pew pew. Okay, sorry. Let's keep going. Shit's hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I love my little gun.
Here is one of the stars of the show, this LewTuber named Sussy Sonia, who is very upset about not only Cha-Cha, but a VTuber named Celestium, as we'll see in just a second. But she had something to say regarding Cha-Cha and the related post, saying, another example of a waste of space, making jokes about ice. I'm going to start unfollowing everyone who tolerates this and continues supporting people like this. People being ripped away from their homes unlawfully, being ended and deported for no reason is not funny. You can see the...
I mean, they're not wrong. People are getting killed for no reason. That's true. But, you know, it's true that people are getting killed because Trump is too cowardly to say anything about it. I'm sorry, but fuck politics at this point. I don't care about it. I'm not going to waste my life away, be 68 years old, and talk about politics. That's a waste of time. Fuck that. People need to get their heads out of their own asses. This is a fucking joke. I mean, yeah, people are dying every day. That's sad. I wish we didn't have to die, but it is what it is. I mean, people are mad because the grocery stores are getting slightly used up. That's more money for the retailers. Nobody gives a fuck. You live, you get old, you die, you move on. That's just life. Get the fuck over yourself. It was a fucking joke.
And hysterical framing they're using of this situation, acting like
I'm not gonna waste my time
legally here are being rounded up in the
worrying
dozens
about politics.
And hundreds
fuck that.
And ended and deported by ICE, when that is not the situation. This person is intentionally doing that to make the whole thing look worse than it is. But also you can see this little example here of them saying they're going to start unfollowing people, follow policing people who tolerate this, which, by the way, this is a joke we're talking about. And this person's so confident in their opinion that they locked the replies. This person wants an echo chamber. And they would continue on saying,
blocking the replies is crazy.
Call me a virtue signaler. Call me unfun. I really don't care. This stuff isn't funny. Real people are being hurt, and you sit on your little privileged pillow and make jokes on the internet because it doesn't affect you. Grow up. I mean, that is interesting. Yes, in fact, I will call you woke. I will call you a virtue signaler, and I will call you unfunny. I will do all of those things. congratulations, because that's the way you're acting over a simple joke.
See, the reason why she made a joke isn't even to freaking make fun of the people that's dying. I mean, yeah, again, the ones who die, it's very sad. ICE, including every other federal agent, every police force has its own bad apple. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's true. Like single, um, every single police force has a bad apple. I don't care who you are. You're not perfect. You're not God. You are not like, oh, I'm perfect in every single way. No, you're not. If you were perfect, you would have no sin, and that's just truth. But we're not gonna get. We're not gonna talk about Christianity. We're talking about this right now. Look, she made a joke because of the fact because she knows, she's aware that it's happening. That's why she made a joke, not to make fun of the person that died or people that died, but she made a joke not to make fun of the people who died, but like, she made a joke not to make fun of the people who died, but like to cope and to make fun of the bad apples. Like I said, there's bad apples in every police force. That's just life, unfortunately. But, you can't tell people that because they don't want to believe that either, but it is what it is. Anyway.
On top of that, you talk about people sitting on a privileged pillow. I believe this person is also an American, and they are a lewd tuber on Twitch. Like, you are also very privileged, okay? It's very ironic hearing people talk like this. This person down here points out something. So I guess a Latina isn't even allowed to make jokes about ICE.
No.
Yeah, because Chacha is Hispanic. And people, as we saw in the previous video, were basically removing her Hispanic, her ability to...
It's sad to see that even a Hispanic or Latina, whatever her origin is, Chacha, if you're watching this, if you even are, I'm sorry, I don't know your origin completely either, but it's sad to see that. Okay, back in the day when foreigners and like, what's that one fancy word? Minorities, yeah. Sorry, I'm country as all hell. I don't know the fucking textbook definition and terms. I'm from Kentucky. What do you expect? Why do you think I react to Kentucky Ballistic so much? Anyway, I love Kentucky. Anyway, but yeah, it's just so sad to see foreigners and minorities get shot down for something that they believe is wrong, so that they make jokes about it. It's sad to see that the people that are rightfully and have the right to be oppressed are getting. It's sad to see that the people that have the right to be oppressed are. It's sad to see those types of people getting shot down by white supremacists. And I'm sorry not to get racial here, but white people are dumb. White people are crazy. They will complain about anything and everything that they fucking can wipe their asses with and can. This is dumb. This is co-founded dumb and stupid. This is a waste of time. Rich people, wealthy people, keep your shit up. And I'm not talking about rich people, keep your shit up, and wealthy people. I'm not talking about just the ones who have lots of money. I'm talking about the poor people who are trying to work to survive. You are rich in other ways. You're wealthy in more than just one way. You're wealthy in power, lifestyle, love. So, yeah, you're rich in many ways. So, rich people, wealthy people, poor people that's trying to make something of themselves, homeless people that's trying to live to survive. Keep your head up, kings. Keep your head up, queens. Keep your head up, gender fluids. Keep your head up, everyone. You got this. You got this. Keep your head up. You got this, white people. Don't let the white supremacists screw you over. And don't let the white supremacists shoot down even the ones who are Hispanic and have the right to be oppressed. That's all I gotta say about that. Don't let them shoot you down and kill your vibe.
You are
fuck
not
Twitter.
actually Hispanic anymore because you made a joke about ICE. Some people
Fucking
even
A.
called her white passing
It's just crazy.
Latina. Like, crazy stuff. Like, literally trying to create, like, a power scaling of skin color and ethnicity. Crazy stuff. But anyways,
Yeah.
Sonia responds by saying she is Puerto Rican. She wouldn't
Puerto
be laughing
Rican.
if they revoked the Jones-Shafroth Act and came for her next. But go off, I guess. Well, I'm sorry this person's not responding to the scenario you literally create in your head that has not happened yet. And also, you seem way too excited about the possibility of this happening. It seems like you want this to happen.
They have enough tension to talk about a scenario, but they won't react to the scenario.
But now, enter another individual into the Thunderdome of today's video. Celestia.
Celestia.
I enjoy. And she is an open Christian, so you know she's used to being dogpiled all the time by these incredibly woke, quote-unquote progressive people on Twitter. Now, she made a
progressive people, the name your price tool.
Post in response to everything going on with the outrage involving Chachas post. She said this: "That's it, I'm getting an ICE-inspired outfit for my VTuber. I'm so tired of the horrendous takes from these leftist/liberal VTubers. La Enemigra coming to a stream near you. Let's bring her to life." How was my Spanish, guys? How was that high school Spanish? Was it was it bueno? Let me know. But
it was alright. Your Spanish sucked. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This outfit idea. So if you want to support that, go ahead and do that. But who is most affected by this outfit? Of course, it is.
I mean, I don't like the fact. Alright, again, do I like the fact that the fucking ICE agent who killed that one woman is still walking around today? No, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that there are, like I said, I don't like the, like I said, I don't like the fact that there are bad apples in every police force. That's just life. But do I like the fact that he killed her and got away with it? Technically, no. And I do agree, he should be held accountable. He should have not have shot at her. Though she did try to run him over with the car, most police officers would have probably tried to drag her out and tase her, not shoot her dead on sight. But then again, not every ICE agent is bad. So that's why I'm like, okay. Plus, it's just an outfit, bro. Who the fuck cares? Nobody cares. Who cares if you support a costume that says ICE on it? Shit. Yeah, I got an iPhone and it says ICE in case of emergency. You gonna shoot me down for that too? Fucking leftist liberals. Well, talk about liberals. I don't care about politics. Let's keep going though.
Sonia, very upset about this.
Let's keep watching.
Posting a screenshot instead of actually quoting Celestium's post because they don't want to have a direct confrontation. They say, "Y'all are so desperate to be noticed that you will do any dumb stuff you can think of."
Right.
So they're basically saying people like Celestium are desperate for attention and will do anything to get people's attention. Literally, the exact post before this, their previous post, was this. Yeah, they're a LootTuber. Like, you're angry about Celestium wanting this outfit and you believe it's for attention, but your outfit tries the same thing. In fact, you do less of an outfit to try to get attention. Like, absolutely insane hypocrisy.
Somebody probably
But they
pays them
continue
to
on
keep their
saying,
clothes
had some
on.
mutuals following this waste of space. Wow. She loves this phrase, waste of space.
Oh, yeah.
So if I unfollow you, that's probably why. Oh boy, here we go again with the follow police. There is nothing lamer than follow policing someone. Saying, I'm going to break my mutual with you because you follow someone I think is...
Sorry to anyone who's gay, because I'm a transgender lesbian, but like, he looks like that one angry gay guy at the club who has absolutely no head. Sorry, I just had to make that joke.
It's so
he looks like the type of angry gay guy that likes to beat women.
Nobody likes someone who does this. It's absolutely crazy. Like, imagine also the fact that
he thinks Oh my god. He thinks because he's gay that he can just get away with beating women. Who looks like the angry gay guy that likes to beat women and children? He looks like he sells Pokemon cards to buy lavender scents. Oh, okay.
People aren't online.
It looks like he sells
maybe they didn't
Pokemon
see
Yu-Gi-Oh
anything
cards at
happening, or they weren't
GameStop
on Twitter the last couple of
just
days,
so he
and now
can
you're
buy
punishing
some fucking
them
lavender
for not
scents.
acting on your sensitivities. Absolutely crazy stuff. But, of course, Sonia's community has a solution. One of these could solve the problem, just saying, with Spider-Man punching Celestium's VTuber model in the mouth. And I'm gonna, for the sake of YouTube, say it's actually Spider-Man feeding her ketchup. Yes, let's just be safe. But Celestium says, Spider-Man hurting minorities wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, interesting how the progressive people are not only trying to exact violence, but against minorities they're claiming to protect with their virtue signaling. Very amazing stuff.
And they're complaining about getting others canceled, and yet they're talking about how they want to hurt other people. They're basically advertising violence on Twitter, but yet they want to get others canceled. They want to get other people canceled for making a joke. The fuck is wrong with y'all on Twitter, y'all? Y'all, I'm just saying, this shit's hypocritical as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit... What's up, chat? Anyway, this shit is fucking crazy. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Always,
I gotta
you
get
are an
this.
absolute dork if you have to use fictional characters and basically try to make it so they agree with your political opinions or your current opinion. Like, oh, don't worry,
fictional
Spider-Man
cartoon character
the
would
same
totally
things
agree
I
with
do,
me.
would be very angry at your ice outfit. Like, please with that stuff. And on top of that, the Sonya person is sharing this pie chart saying going to need any of you bootlickers to do literally any amount of research outside of your grifting influencers. Whoa. We got the buzzword, grifting. Can't believe it. Would have never have thought a virtue signaler slop account like this would be using the term grifting to describe everyone they don't like. But they say, you know, look at the research outside these grifting influencers before you come talking to me. Defending ICE only proves how the government's plan to keep you uneducated and submissive is working. And first of all, they say, do research before you talk to me, and then they, once again...
I mean, the government's plan is to keep us submitted and quiet, but your research is unco-founded and uneducated. Good sir, good man, whatever.
And lock the reply so you cannot come back to them and talk. But they share this pie chart that doesn't even prove anything that they wanted to, and it's incredibly misleading, saying that 73% of current detainees have no criminal convictions. Well, unfortunately, if you are here illegally, you are guilty of a crime. You have committed a crime. This chart
only
uses
in America
this in a very manipulative way. They say the only way you've had a conviction is if you're actually convicted. They're not saying people are here illegally or have committed crimes. They're just people who have criminal convictions. So the people who are awaiting trial or have pending charges, they're not included in this. And any person who's here undocumented is here illegally. But whether or not they've actually been convicted of that is not included in this chart. So they treat them basically as they're innocent people, even though if they are here illegally, they have committed a crime. They're just not convicted yet in some cases. But anyways, they woke up the next day after having this meltdown, and the first thing on their mind, grifters. The grifters.
Are you guys...
Good morning to everyone but grifters.
Are you guys in the comments right now, in the comments section in chat on Twitch, YouTube Live, whoever's watching this, however you're watching this, in the comments or in chat right now. Put ones and twos. Ones if you're are you a grifter or are you a grifter or are you a drifter? Okay, no.
I hope you have an excellent day. Me personally, I am still sick. Well, I hope you feel better, but can you please tell me what a grifter is? You seem to like this term a lot.
What even is what's a grifter and what even is a clanker, bro?
Directing it at people. What is a grifter?
Yeah.
Because it's probably people I don't like. I talk about this all the time.
I mean,
a grifter is someone who shares beliefs they don't actually believe for monetary gain. How, and I'm sure you're going to call me a grifter, how are people like me or Celestium or any of these people, how are they grifters? How do you know we don't believe what we say online? Like, what is your proof of that? Other than the fact it's just
because they're gods, they can read minds.
As I've always said, it'd be a lot
they know
easier
all, bro.
if I didn't have my opinions, if
they
I
know
wanted
all.
less tension and controversy. But these are the things I believe, and I'm not afraid to share it.
They fucking know all.
So please enlighten
they
us,
are all
the
knowing.
Class on how you
they
know
go
all
to
this.
church.
But let's move on
they are
to
all
some
knowing.
more people trying to virtue signal and even take advantage of the controversy involving Chacha for their own personal gain, all while virtue signaling.
That is hypocritical as well. Why would you do that to someone?
Don't worry, Pookies. I'll be your new Latina mommy. I'm a certified Latina. I don't have kids in real life, but if you're reading this, I've adopted you. You're welcome. And then they say, oh...
I don't want to... No, thank you. I'd rather not get adopted by someone who uses grifter as a rhetorical term. I'm sorry, but
this post makes the weirdos really sensitive. Limiting this post and muting. Amazing. Yet, once again, very confident until it comes to people disagreeing, and then they immediately lock the replies. But up here,
fucking
they say they're a certified.
The fucking hypocrites, man.
Implying that someone like Chacha is not certified? Are you revoking her Latina card, if you will? Interesting. But they also try this tactic of saying...
And wasn't she born here in America? That shit's crazy. That shit's even more crazy, bro. The fuck? What do you mean?
I am now the market replacement for Chacha. Please, come follow me. What would make you ever think... How is this person trying to do this? Why would they ever do this? Oh, because they have a minute fraction of the following someone like Chacha has. So they're literally trying to take their place. Good luck. I'm pretty sure when all is said and done here, Chacha has gained a lot of new followers, and people who do this gain absolutely nothing but some brownie points from people who aren't even going to consume their content.
Brownie points.
Anyways, and on top of that, let's go a step further. This sort of tactic has been done.
Imagine being this far unhinged to the point where you have to not only go on Twitter and complain, but being this far unhinged to not only go on Twitter and complain, but to be this far unhinged to go as far as using someone else's downfall or attempting to make someone downfall and using that, attempting to cause someone to downfall and then using that downfall to, I guess, gain subscribers, followers, and viewers, I guess. Like, people complain about anything and everything, and it's sad. Couldn't be me. Like, I couldn't. It couldn't be me. Like, it couldn't be me. Like, it couldn't be me. Like, I can't imagine, right, being 60, 70, 80, 90 years old and still talking about politics like it matters or some shit. Like, it's not going to fucking matter. Who gives a fuck? Here's how it is. There's 5 things you gotta learn as a 20-year-old woman or a man, gender fluid, whatever you identify as. There's 5 things you gotta know in this world in order to live, survive, strive to survive, whatever. There's 5 things you gotta know. Those 5 things is: don't give a fuck, don't care, cut off people who do not serve you immediately. If they don't have a purpose in your life, cut them off immediately as well. And just, above all else, be yourself. Like, Stop, like, be yourself. Like, stop wasting your time with so-called quote-unquote grifters, as you people like to call it. Like, it's not worth it. Like, this is why most rich people are happy, because they don't, yeah, whether it's mommy and daddy's money or they worked for their wealth, it does not matter. It's not going to matter at the end of the day, at the end of the year, at the end of your life when you pass away and die. It's not going to matter. It's not going to fucking matter. I'm sorry, but I couldn't imagine being a sad, miserable, old fuck in my 60s worrying about damn politics and worrying about who's going to be the next president. I don't care. I don't care. Just give me money and free groceries every month. I mean, at this point, who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Anyway, who gives a fuck?
Before, as pointed out here by Curry Rinji, the last person who tried this grave dancing strategy completely obliterated her career when she thought dropping her model will make people watch her for her personality. Unfortunately for her, she had no personality. So he's talking about this Aurora Maki individual. We have talked about her before. She dropped her VTuber model and thought everyone liked her political opinions because she was the, person who mentioned the current thing, the modern thing, any chance she got. And you can see, she plummeted down to 17 average viewers this past December. The same person who, by the way, tried to justify people being doxxed and harassed for playing or streaming Hogwarts
Doxing
Legacy.
and harassing people is crazy.
In her mind, trans kids
go
through a bunch of bad stuff. So it's okay to be doxxed and harassed for playing Hogwarts Legacy. Incredible levels of virtue
doxing
signaling.
Someone for playing Hogwarts Legacy is
weird
crazy.
Statements up here as well. But here's another one. This one kind of took me aback. We're not going to read this. Okay, I'm not going to read this. Okay, mucho texto. But I'm going to read the ratio, the comment that ratioed this, despite eventually the replies being locked. You assuming that every Latino living in the United States is there illegally and therefore should be against ICE is pretty stupid. Yep, good point. Ratio achieved. Here's another one saying the person that joked about ICE is friends with the person that joked about George Floyd, referring to Fillion. I don't understand why you still platform people after they've shown you their true colors. If they do something disgusting, stop watching and engaging with them. It's why they keep doing it. Now, it's kind of
George Floyd was like,
hypocritical
what, 2019, 2020?
But this person also
that shit's hella old. Get over that shit. Let the man rest in peace.
Is why you need to stop giving any press attention engagement to bad people.
Let the man die and let him rest in peace. What happened. It's not good, but damn. Let the man rest.
And, oh, look at that. Replies.
Let the man die and let the man
rest.
Once
again, unbelievable. Here's one last one for this video. This person saying, in quotes, don't be political if you want to grow as a VTuber, end quote. My bad for wanting a community of critical thinkers. Oh boy, you have to have a very high IQ to understand the subtle nuances of Rick and Morty. Wubba lubba dub dub. Am I right, dude?
Rubba lubba dub dub.
We see so much of this too, where people are like, I don't care what happens to my audience. I don't care how big it is. I'm going to create this awesome community of whatever. Like, it's such cope. At the end of the day, this was some of the greatest content to farm in a bit. Shout out to the VTubers, the virtue signalers, who are just laying this stuff out on a platter and helping boost the audiences of people like Chachas, because that's right. At the end of the day, her audience is going to grow from this. Very clearly. Okay, but all these virtue signaling vultures out there trying to pick apart her for their own gain, ultimately, they're going to get nothing out of this. In fact, all they probably did was alienate portions of their current or potential audiences by saying this slop that they might not even believe in anyways. They just think that's what you're supposed to do as a VTuber. Well, They got their news from the wrong place. They believe what Twitter
yeah,
and VTubers there
they
say
certainly
is
got it
what
from the wrong
viewers
place.
actually want, when that's not the case. They want to be
They got it
entertained.
from
They don't
fucking
want to be lectured.
CNN.
That's it. But anyway.
They got it from CNN. Cox Nuanced News or whatever. Yeah, CNN.
Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
CNN.
Comment
Comment nothing, know nothing. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a crazy freaking video. Like, imagine being this unhinged, and imagine being this unhinged and just spewing absolute nonsense. Just imagine having Twitter, and imagine having Twitter, and imagine spewing this much nonsense on Twitter just for clout and views, just so you can get someone canceled, just for clout, views, followers, and subscribers. Imagine being that so delusional that you're just that unhinged and just, I don't know, just cannot fathom the comprehension of what it's like to actually like worth a damn or famous online. But yeah, that's just imagine doing that and having absolutely no luck and no success whatsoever. But yeah, that's just crazy. Anyway, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my response, reaction, and take on things. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Peace.